My first guest is a former beauty editor at Essence Magazine who went 10 years without chemically straightening her hair. As a black woman, Blake Newby says she felt a little pressure to jump onto the natural hair movement and abandon relaxers for good. But this summer, she changed her mind and went viral for making this confession to her followers on TikTok. Take a look.
And when I look at my life right now and what would be most convenient for me, and I thought on it, I think I want to go back to a relaxer, y'all. And I know you girls like to tussle. I don't care, because it is conversations that we should be having about just like women doing what makes the most sense for their life.
Well, Blake received hundreds of comments from women who were taken aback by the mere suggestion that she relax her hair. One person said people who get relaxers don't have the patience or confidence to embrace their hair. Well, Blake says it's about time that black women do whatever they want. Please welcome Blake Newby to the show. Blake, come on out. Gorgeous.
Hello, you look beautiful.
Wow, have a seat.
Thank you.
Listen, I can't see your hair because I'm looking at those boots.
I'm trying. It's not every day you get asked to be on the Tamron Hall show. I had to bring out the boots.
You brought a Tamron Hall approved outfit. I love it. So do you have a relaxer now?
I do.
You do. Were you surprised at the react? Because you've been in Essence, you worked at Essence. You know this long simmering.
yeah.
For those people who don't know, there are people who really feel strongly that natural hair is not only healthier, they believe culturally you're supposed to do it. There are a lot of things that are in that dialogue there. So you went on and you took the heat.
I did.
You took the heat.
I did. I think it was some women, of course, the biggest concern was the health aspect that I found. I didn't find, luckily, that the issue was, oh, you must not love your hair, you must not love, you know, what grows out of your hair. And I was really surprised at how many women had already gone back. You know, I of course expected women saying, oh, I'd consider it. But so many women were like, I went back last week. I went back last
How long
month.
had you gone natural for?
10 years.
So 10 years you were
10
natural.
years.
What were you doing with your hair at the time?
So it was a
gorgeous,
mix.
Holy moly.
I did everything.
Yeah.
I did everything with it. I did whatever I wanted. But the reality is, once I decided that I wanted to present my hair in a different way every single day, I found that I was damaging my hair more than I was helping it, and it was natural.
How old were you when you got your first relaxer?
Oh.
See, that's me. I think I was 9 years old.
I was 9.
I was like 9 years old.
I was 9. My family had relocated to the South.
Yeah.
And like every other black mother, my mom was like, her hair's gonna be sweating out every single day.
Right.
Let's put a relaxer on it.
I ran track. I started running track since like age 5. And I would come home and my mom's like, we can't start over from scratch every day. So it was like a more manageable thing, less about, because I think, you know, a lot of people believe relaxers, you're trying to culturally identify as a white woman. I think obviously traditionally straightening of hair absolutely was rooted in that. And then through time, it became an easier way for some people to manage day-to-day hair maintenance.
And that's why I went back.
And that's
it wasn't about if I didn't love myself or didn't love the hair that grew out of my
head. How did
head.
it feel, though, to have people imply that it's not you know, we read that one thing, it said, well, you're not confident in yourself.
Yeah. I mean, you expect those.
Now, how did it feel, though, to receive? Knowing how confident you are and everything I know about you.
I don't think that I internalized it very much.
That's actually great.
Because the thing is, like you said, you have to know your why. And I knew exactly what my why was. And I knew that I had done it for 10 years. I loved it at first, and it didn't work for me in this moment. I tell people now, I might go back if it works for me.
When you were natural, how long was the process every day of taking care of your hair? Because it looks stunningly beautiful, but anything that beautiful I know takes time.
Those sets would take, and the girls who've done it know, legit 24 hours, because the hair has to dry fully. There's nothing worse than a set that is not fully dry.
And a set is what?
So I would do perm rods. That would be my.
You'd wash it, condition it,
I would wash it, condition it, perm rod it, and it would dry from wet.
And how long was that?
About 24 hours.
So it took 24 hours for you to dry your hair?
Oh, yeah. Unless I wanted to, I didn't have an over-the-head dryer. So I wasn't in a salon setting. So you have to do what you have to do.
And you were doing this for 10 years?
Yeah.
And you're like, I could be doing something else with this 24 hours.
And it's expensive.
And that's the other thing.
It is expensive.
So my son has naturally curly hair, and I buy adult products for him because they just work better. I thought relaxers were expensive. And so for people who don't understand, I mean, you can go into a salon and get a relaxer, the whole cut, and then you're looking at $200 plus, depending on where you're going. The products for
It's a budget line item.
It's a budget line item on your budget.
Budget
line
item. It was because I knew I was going to have to be spending money on hair products.
How much would you say that you were spending on average?
Doing those, I mean, you'd probably the same.
About $200, which is a lot.
But still, I still needed to get my hair done occasionally. So I still needed to pay to go into a salon if I needed a trim. If I needed it done any other way. So the fees were compounding and compounding.